Them niggas play risky, so I match they energy, cause why the fuck would I chance it? Wish shit tie these like guns, if I pass on the ratchet, I know that he blaming. I know a nigga, he good with the cost for the law if you fuck with the scamming. I got a homie like Tony Montana with AR, he doing some damage. I don't feel sorry for niggas that turning the ops on my life, they been planning.
Yeah. So, yo, I wanted to make sure I had everything just right, man, before I went ahead and introduced this brother, because right now I got another legend that's dropping by, man. This legend's dropped by the studio, man, and he really don't do too many interviews. Man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you being here with us today, you know what I mean? So, Smiley, you've been around for a minute, man. This brother, I'm saying, Smiley, if you don't know about this brother, he's going to be at any or every radio station, you know what I'm saying? And if he's not physically there, his music is there, you know what I mean? He rocking from Miami to Mississippi to New York, all over the place, you know what I mean? So I want to go ahead and introduce the one, the only, man. Smiley Hittown, man. In the building, bro.
How y'all doing?
Good, my brother. How you feeling today?
No, I'm good, bro. You know, we come here laid back in a good vibe. You know, that's all we spread is good vibes everywhere
Man.
we go, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know
That's
one.
That's the only way to be.
We want to put that good energy out, you know?
Definitely. We don't want no negative energy out there, man.
Nah.
I think I heard one of your tracks. You said if she coming with that bad energy, you know what I'm saying, you ain't effing with it. Like she can go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's real quick.
You know what I mean?
That's real quick.
So you were born here in Florida, right?
In Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
All right, and you created this record label called Hittown Records, man. Please tell me about the record. Describe how you did that. What's going on with that?
Hittown, we created Hittown based on just being ourselves and trying to get into doors. We couldn't get into doors with people who they had their own little crews,
Right.
they had their own little squads. You know how it is when you first starting.
Yeah.
So one of my homies, one of my partners, we just started venturing out doing our own thing, and he was like, bro, you know how you started making beats? You might as well start trying to make a label or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool, because most of the squad would have dealt with me anyway because I was more personable. So I didn't ever think about doing the CEO thing, but it was like, all right, cool, let's try it. Then we started throwing names around. And bro, all we gonna do is make hits, bro.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Do is
Like
hits,
that.
make hits. That's
Now,
all we
did
gonna
you
do,
just
make
go
hits.
ahead and sign a lot of people to your label, or are you just a strong, the main brother that's just rolling on the label?
Well, I'm the man of the label, but I deal with and sign so many artists. So like any CEO, I go through the trials and tribulations of trying to find the gem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I see a lot of stuff in people that don't even see the stuff in themselves.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I give a lot of time and dedication with my producers, and you know, that's with me now, and a lot of other people that got hands on to trying to blast people off in their career. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm working on mine, but still trying to look back and grab them people behind me. You feel me? Like, hey, yo, come on, let's go.
Right.
All right, you can still do this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too late.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, look what I just did. You know what I'm saying? You can do that too. So it's just trying to make sure everybody really, you know what I'm saying? So the people that I have signed, they got stuff ready and getting ready to go, but sometimes it's like you're not really quite ready, and it may not be the music, it may just be your character, right? You got to work on that part, because we often feel like when we get to levels like this, there's nothing to work on.
Right.
I made it, right? I'm
Right.
here.
Right.
Like, yo, I'm on the wall right now. I'm hot, right?
Yeah.
Nah,
Real talk. You on the wall.
Yeah, but in the reality, you so far from it.
Yeah, everybody's
Right,
working
right.
progress.
You're so far
Yeah.
from it. Like,
Right.
and that's the real harsh truth, right? Because then you got to fine tune who you are.
True.
You got
Right.
to fine tune the character. You either got to fine tune the music. You got to fine tune your grind.
Right.
Marketing. It's so many other areas that got to get fine tuned before you say, "Oh, I have arrived." So I always tell artists, you know, and I've learned from my OGs, we all develop differently.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some of us have a bag, but don't know how to use the bag.
Right.
Now, question about that. When did you feel that you arrived?
I still haven't
You
arrived.
haven't? Okay.
No, I'm so far from that. Like we waiting on our day where we can just like sit in the studio really all day and not worry about nothing else. But because of real life,
Yeah.
okay, you know what I'm saying? Like real life, well, we don't have the lenience to just do that. You know what I mean?
Well, that's gonna happen for you soon.
Oh, it's
I believe
coming.
it.
Oh,
I
we're
believe
here.
it.
We knocking
I
on
hear,
the door.
I hear the music.
We knocking
I hear
on
the
the door,
music,
you
and
know,
I'm
the
just like,
grind.
I'm like, these are hits.
Yeah.
Everything that you put out that I've heard, I'm just like, I gravitated towards it. So
it's a timing thing.
Yeah.
You know, when you waiting on him, it's a little different.
Exactly.
right.
You know what I mean? So we don't
You're waiting on other people.
Yeah.
You're not moving as fast as you possibly
Exactly.
can.
But,
You know what I'm saying?
I always trust the higher power and walk on faith, right?
That's real.
So I'm not worried about what people think as far as time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when it's time,
It's time.
it's time.
Right.
They gonna know. Like right now,
They're gonna understand.
it's enough music to
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like artists be like, they working. Like,
Right.
They putting it in, but you got a lot. You got
bro,
you got a lot
that ain't
too.
that ain't even like 1/4.
Really?
Bro, I do like 5 songs a day.
Damn.
Just like everybody go work out.
Yeah.
I work out.
That's your
Like I have
workout.
songs that I just throw away. Like,
Right.
oh yeah, y'all can have that. My homeboy like, well, you should say that for. Nah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or we should try to do that. Nah, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we gotta, train ourselves because I know where I want to be. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I gotta condition myself for these type of, arenas. Cause go ahead.
Now, first of all, you giving away a lot of free game in your music, brother. Now,
Yes.
now people got to sit down and listen to your music. You giving away a lot of free
Man, Kurt.
game,
Yes.
bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go over some of your lyrics in a minute, but I'm saying I was just doing the research, and I just said a second ago you had you got a lot of different songs out there, man, and it's just not one different same music, same type of vibe. No, it's different. It's you have a big the word ain't come to me right now, but it's going to.
Wide range.
Wide range, but you're very versatile. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah,
so you got the versatility on all your music is tight because you got your street shit, you got your club stuff, you got everything. So I respect you for that because some people just try to go ahead and stick to what's so comfortable for them. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, you still sound like you. There's some artists, they'll get on a different track and they sound like somebody else. You sound like you.
Right.
It's
Right.
just, and you still giving that energy.
That. I really stick to what I do, and I really try to give everybody different parts of me.
Right.
So like I teach my artists, you're a trapper. Okay, even a trapper.
Yeah.
You're in the trap. Now, after you leave the trap, what else other emotions do we tap into?
Exactly.
You got a girl, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
kids, don't you?
Yeah.
You got a family.
Exactly.
Okay, you're not always going to go to the club. So I got to hear, for me, when I have my playlist, I need to hear music I can relate to for different emotions and times of the day.
Now, what do you think about this? Now, I remember there was a thing. It came out. It was about the Migos and how sometimes like the music had changed from where it originally started.
Right.
They, you can talk about certain things that you were doing, but then as soon as you make it, you can start rapping about different things. A lot of people don't want to accept that because they're like,
change.
oh,
They
I
wanna
want
hear
you
the
to still
old
hear the old
Jay-Z
person,
type
but
stuff.
you're not living the same way that you were living.
Right.
So, how do you feel about that?
I feel like you should grow with your music. Your music is a reflection of you. So if you're not growing, then your music is going to be real shallow.
Right.
And at one point, my music was really shallow. And it took one of my older sister's boyfriend. I used to run up to him like, yo, listen to my... He didn't want to hear nothing. Then finally took the time to listen. Like, bro, you cool, but you ain't... I can't relate to that.
And you ain't like
Right.
that.
No.
Oh, you took the criticism
because
well.
I've always been able to take criticism.
Okay.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
constructive criticism.
Because I
Yeah.
know where I want to go. And I know I don't have all the answers.
Okay.
So being cool like that, then you welcome stuff like
See,
that.
other people aren't cool like you, man. They don't want to hear it, and then as soon as you
Because they're
tell
not-
one thing, they shut you
Yeah.
down. They just shut down.
Yeah, because they naive. And they haven't
Right.
been through a lot of stuff. I'm a little older than most rappers. You feel what I'm saying? And I got years in the game, and that's why I've been able to have longevity. So to answer your question, like, you gotta grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Big, I'm looking at this wall in front of me, and it's like, okay, I remember when Big did Ready to Die.
Yeah.
Ready to Die and Life After Death. Man, I didn't think Biggie could get no better.
Right.
What? Oh,
Exactly.
God. Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
You know, like, it's different people that have that elevation in their music. And those are the people that, really, in fact, that's on this wall.
But Life After
Exactly.
Death was serious. You
It-
ain't
it-
lying, bro.
it-
That
it-
was
it was-
it was going to elevate
Yeah.
him to a whole nother stratosphere, bro.
Yeah, you got to look at the detail in it. The detail in it, the scenario of him actually passing, and then that actual hospital scene. And when you
Yeah.
turned it on, it was like literally right after. So we didn't have social media. That
Right.
was,
Right.
We lived our social media through the vibe, the source,
Yep,
and the
magazines.
music,
Yeah.
literally. So if you
And the
set it
music.
on the music, we took you serious for what you were saying.
Yeah.
All right, so now you saw the growth, the different pairing with records. You know, he's doing this with R. Kelly, or he's doing this with these Bone Thugs. You know what I'm saying? So even the young people, certain new records that are out now, certain groups, certain artists, they have it in them. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So since we was talking about the Migos, man, the Migos don't get enough credit from me.
Right.
When we break it down,
Why you say that? Because they haven't been there that long. I mean, I rock with them. My uncle's been a tour manager,
Right.
so they really cool brothers.
but when we really look at it and we think about impact,
Right.
like impact though.
Yeah, it's not.
Like when we say who's great, to me, who's great are people that are impactful
Okay.
and have that,
Like
Jay-Z said,
Jay-Z, yep.
that hot
Jay-Z.
white light. A lot of people, light is closing down, and some people, light is still opening up, and some people is consistent with their light, right?
Right.
So shoot, Migos, they changed the whole culture.
They did.
They changed it. People was mimicking, talking about them. They mumble rap. You didn't understand their language.
Nope.
You didn't understand their vibe. You didn't understand their sauce. You didn't understand the game because it was young person game they was giving you.
Right.
So yeah, it sounded foreign. Right. So now when they come in and hit you with the Drake record, man, they've been running ever since.
Yeah.
And the wear, the clothes, y'all knocked all that.
Yeah.
But we talking about growth, right?
Right.
So now they grew up some more.
Yeah.
They fought their way through,
Right.
literally.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And the music has changed.
Right.
Number ones,
Yeah.
the elevation. Every artist got to be able to elevate. That's
Yeah. And I believe that too.
and so to answer your question, yeah, you got to be able to grow. And if there's no growth and you're stagnated, this generation is they're not listening to you.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of old people, a lot of veterans. Ooh, they in trouble.
Yeah.
They in so much trouble because they've been sitting at home during Corona. They didn't realize how big and beautiful their cribs was.
Yeah.
And they like comfortable now. They done got lax.
Yeah.
And there's some people that didn't have that,
Yeah.
that been hungry during the stimmy. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? They took that stimulus and
Yep.
they put it in some stock game.
Yep.
You feel me? They done
Yes.
doubled it up. They went into the street and got some more product and merch and got shirts and people just
For real.
diversify. So these hungry people, we knocking on the door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm with all the people that's the underdogs that's been counted out.
Now
You know what
you
I'm
said
saying?
that you said the right thing with stock because we
Stock, man.
Yeah.
we got into to stock and to coin like Bitcoin, altcoins, and we got into Dogecoin. And Dogecoin right now is at 30-something cent. We got it when it was like
Crazy.
below
I got it when it
below a
was at
penny,
8%.
bro, brother.
Man, listen, my little homie
was
was
below a
outside
penny.
last night.
You know
We
what
was
I'm
just
saying?
talking. He was like, bro, big bro, let me show you something. I'm like, what? He's like, yo, look at my phone, bro. I'm like, oh, bro, you got like 2,900 in there.
Right.
He's like, yeah, but bro, I put in this much, and that's how much I done made. I was like, oh, yeah. He was like, yeah, you be
Real
talking,
talk.
but I be listening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, I just did it with my cash up.
That's
Oh,
exactly
yeah.
how we started.
That's cool. Okay, so now I'm just not talking in vain. Y'all really doing something with this instead of going, not saying buying girls' purses, or
Right.
going out here tricking on a strip club.
Right.
Like, do something constructive with it first.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then we can get into all that.
So now, but I'm saying earlier about you giving away a lot of this free game. Do you feel that people are? I mean, we said your brother there. He said, all right, yeah, he went ahead, he got into stock. But do you think people take it to heart? Do they listen? Do you think they make the right moves they need to make because of your music?
Some of them, I would say the ones that are really really get it, they understand, like, I'm giving them jewels when
Right.
nobody would give me jewels.
Right.
I hung around real people that in this world they get, they people really respect them.
Right.
So I was that dude in the back,
Quiet.
you know what I'm saying, listening, not talking, listening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I watch people make millions and millions and millions of dollars. And it was like, okay, I see what you did with that. Soak that game. So all I'm doing is just
Soak
pass,
up that game.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Just
passing
observing.
it back and putting it back in. And whether you get it or not, if you do your homework, you're going to learn something. You know what I'm saying? Because after I leave here, this is what's left. So when somebody comes and looks for me and they like, oh, this person, or who is this guy?
Right.
Oh, I got something for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot more of stuff for you in game that people really make you pay for.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You should.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you, you should be giving some dang on classes, my brother, because you got a lot of like. it's funny when I met you a while back. It was when I think I met you a while back at Ted's house.
Yeah.
Like a while back. But here, I saw you come in and you just dip in, and everybody know the brother. You know what I'm saying? And they all respect him. You know what I mean? And he out. He don't get on the mic. He don't need to say nothing. He come in, do his thing. He's out. You know what I'm saying? And he go ahead. He see the, you know what I mean, other producers probably drop a verse or something, and he out. Right. But you know what I mean? He's already established himself, so he can go ahead and make those moves, and people just respect him. So I appreciate, you know what I mean, you doing what you do, bro.
Yeah. When I bring my artists, and I bring artists that I feel like need to get that exposure on platforms such as y'all's platforms and other shows that y'all got on this station, is really to show them, like, you know what I mean, like,
go ahead.
I don't have to always be in the front. I'd rather be in the back, because that's a lot of where the detail of the real stuff goes on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody want to be. Sometimes some people always want to be in front of the camera. You like to just.
Yeah. Because I got my own camera. I got my own light.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not really worried about that. I don't get into it with the artists like that. Like, I've brought plenty of artists through here, and they all are on their way.
There you go.
I know they on their way. Whether if I didn't bring them here, they gon' go.
Right.
It's just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? But I just always want to show love. And when you come to my city and come down here, like, I got avenues for you.
Right.
Don't ever come down in Florida and not call me. Because, hey, bro, I'm going to put you in play.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Even when you on vacation.
All types of,
what I'm
all
saying?
types of ways. You can put people to work.
Because
For real.
it's all about networking. And so when we networking and we really trying to build the things that we're trying to build, you got to loosen up a little bit. You got to take off certain hats.
Right.
If you're a real CEO, if you're a real boss.
Now this show is about networking. I got some whole networking questions for you before we get out of here.
Oh,
so I want to get into that
Man.
because that's one of our main points. We want people to pick up that game
For sure.
and be able to use it and take it and run with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make each other better.
So this Good Vibes song, man. How did you you made this song during the pandemic? Cause you shot the video during the pandemic? No.
That
Yes.
was gonna kill him.
No,
Okay.
because I was looking. I thought my man shot it during the pandemic because I know he came and dropped the
man.
video. I was like, oh, what? And Ted been blowing this song up.
See, so Good Vibes happened on that's 2015.
What?
That thing sound like.
Excuse me.
Like 2015. Like that's
2022 right now, man.
That's me in the
Timeless
spot.
music.
Timeless.
Like what I'm saying, like that's me in the spot. One day, my bro Jake, he at work. My bro Nate, he at work.
Yeah.
And I'm in the spot. You know, we getting down with. I'm recording. I hear this beat. And I'm like, boom! I came with the hook, and I could not stop vibing in that little spot.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just vibing by myself. I didn't need anybody.
Word.
And I played that till they came back from work. Was like, yo, this right here finna be lit. So then we put it away. After all of that,
we just put it in it, put it in the vault.
And then we started working with Joanna King.
Okay.
So we was working on her project, putting it together. Her and her manager with Boog at the time, and so I'm like, all right, man. Boog's like, yo, we need to get some more records. So I'm like, there's never been a girl on a Juke record. Like, this would be hard.
Yeah.
Right.
All right,
You see the girls dancing to it, but you never see them.
an actual girl. You can go through the music of all of Miami. You won't find a girl really that has a Juke record.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So we put Joe on that. I'm like, all right, work that out. I'm like, cool. So we sat on it. So now it's another maybe year or so. And I started managing Stage McCleasy or Grind Mode.
Okay.
Working with him on his music. And then Boog was like, her manager was like, yo, I think we should, he was sound, I'm like, all right, let's hit it. Boom. So now it's together. So I'm like, all right, we got the record done.
Right.
But I really wasn't nowhere near on putting the record out. I was just like, we're going to sit on it and just wait.
Right.
Like, it's cool. Like, and then I started going through Corona. But I had already shot the video.
Oh, you shot it before?
And I just been sitting on it. A year and a half before.
So so how did you create this timeless video and song? Because this still can be played before and after.
Well, that's the whole point. When you ask me how do we get our label, our label is designed to make timeless music.
Okay.
Yes.
Timeless commercial music, but still with an edge and the underground and the grid. You know what I'm saying? So anything that we do is specialized to go the distance.
Right.
It's not for just right now.
Right.
I want to play that when your grandmama, play that with your uncles, play that at graduation, play that at a baby party, whatever. And you're not going to feel no type of way. It's going to put that energy out there. And so the new project that we getting ready to drop, in a few, we still toying with it, you know, dates and stuff like that. But that's,
You
it's
finished
all
it?
that. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, it's
You're not gonna change up nothing.
No, it's been done. Like, we don't take long
Okay.
to do a project. Like, the music is the easiest part to do.
Okay.
Any artist that deals with me, have ever been in the studio with me, they know I'm like that on the music.
Okay.
I got a vibe, I got an energy. I just got to, it's like right now, it's a whole vibe in her.
Yeah.
And it's like a cloud, but it's a good vibe, that good
yeah,
energy,
yeah,
we cool.
yeah,
and,
definitely.
and it's all natural. It's all,
That's what we
right,
love.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what
It's
we
not
love
like it's a scripted thing.
Right.
And I'm like trying to be, like anybody know me right now, watching me on live, although that's bro 24/7.
Real talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to pretend I'm who I am. You feel what I'm saying? But this music what we better put out right now, it's gonna definitely change the vibe, change the energy, because it's a lot of shoot 'em up, bang bang. And I
Yeah.
like that because
Yeah,
it got its
good
place.
shit, yeah.
A lot of strip club records, it got its place. But as far as that, I'm from that era where we partied in a house.
Yeah.
You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? And the thing
Wall
was
packed.
to be packed in here, close as hell with a girl, and we vibing.
That's it.
We vibe. I
That's
mean,
it.
we is vibing. Like, you know, that was our
I
vibe.
miss those
Yes,
parties.
I miss those parties
mean-
Yeah,
too.
you can't do nothing like that now, Corona.
Right, especially
I
with
know,
Corona.
right.
Over,
But
bro.
the new generation knows nothing of that.
No.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, back in the day with the cool people were the people who danced.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Like
in-
the break dance, they
yeah,
can get
you
it
had
in.
a better chance at getting a girl if you knew how to
Definitely.
dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You was
Yeah.
already in position. After that, you just had to have a little groove.
Exactly.
And then your pockets be right. You know, you do the rest after that. But you good to go.
You
You know
good.
what I'm saying? But like right now, we just trying to put out some good stuff, good music. I got some good records I really done been
Some
working
bangers.
on. Yeah, I got a remix coming with Mike Smith, YD.
Okay,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? And then there's a bunch of other
Boy,
remixes
it's moving, man.
of good vibes. You know, so we got
Oh, you
like,
got different versions of good
we
vibes.
have like 8, 9 remixes that
Oh.
we're just sitting on.
I can't wait to hear
You
that.
know what I'm saying? With different people.
I can't wait to
You
hear
know what I'm
that.
saying?
I know
So-
you brought some. I know you brought some treats for us today. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
man,
We gonna
yeah.
get into that.
Yeah, we got records we just did yesterday we can play.
Oh, let's get it. Let's get
Alright,
it
let's
in.
get
Now, you said on one of your tracks, you said I went from an Escort to a Benz. Like I think you said an AMG, right?
The S550.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, what was that move like? You know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what I mean, leaving the hoopty and then moving up, stepping on up.
That's called grind.
That real grind, putting in that work.
That's grind and working. And I had real jobs and doing other stuff, and you just doing anything you can because you know what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like when most people make up their mind about what they want to do, they go do it
Exactly.
because there's ways to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as just
But people stop themselves or they hold their own selves back, or allow
Yeah.
people to hold them back too.
yeah, because we listen to things
Mm-hmm.
and we let things detour us from where we really trying to go because
Right.
somebody else said, "Oh, it wasn't like that for them."
Right.
You know what I mean?
And when people don't believe that you can go ahead and do it because they don't believe they can go ahead and do it, they don't have that belief in themselves that they can.
They're
they can-
taking their fears
Exactly.
from what they have and trying to put
and
it
project
on you.
it on you.
And then a lot of people will ingest that
That's true.
and then hold that to their soul, like, oh no, let me just do this. So we really, and that's what's so scary about the young generation because they feel they can do anything,
Mm-hmm.
right? They
Fearless.
have no fear.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
fearless generation.
But at the same time, you gotta have some fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that saves us from falling off cliffs,
Yes.
bumping our head, doing time, getting took off the board.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got to have a control with it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got to have an understanding with this game.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So you know when I graduate in things, because I'm not really caught up in things. You know, but when I go from a Ford Escort '99, you know what I'm saying, to a Benz or a Beamer or any other car, you know what I'm saying? It's just a car.
I remember I was trying to
Yes.
buy her one of those, like in '99, that little Ford. Remember the little green Ford Escort back?
Man,
was
we
trying to
rode
get-
that
back in
thing,
the
boy.
day.
Look, bro, you couldn't tell us we weren't
Back in
doing
the
it.
day.
Bro, I took that Escort from here to Canada
Word.
a few times.
Damn.
Dolo, so you know how I'm moving.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm
making those
saying?
moves back here.
Man, bro. I'm
Bruh,
all up
I done-
94
we
and
from
coming
Buffalo.
through 85.
We from Buffalo, right? So
Yes.
I don't like that trip. Like I went up there to pick up my daughter a few times. We let her fly for Christmas.
I drove 19 and a half there.
Okay.
All right.
You a rider.
Because I told him, I said, nah, so let me do it. Let me do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on ahead. I did 19 and a half. On the way back, he drove some because we actually stopped at my sister's house up in North Carolina.
Okay.
But we only stopped there for a quick second. But during that time, we still made it back like in 22.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
'cause you had your rhythm.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
but
was rolling.
when we had our daughter, we knew we was coming back with our daughter.
Yeah, we
was
went to
like,
get her for Christmas. Like I was like,
Yeah.
she can't be without us for Christmas. So
Yeah.
we went up there, got a rental, drove right up
Man,
together.
but hey,
You know
man,
what
ain't
I'm
nothing
saying?
wrong with starting. You got to start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always want to start on top. That don't happen like that.
No, that's true.
You know, because the people, you got to think about it. People that get it real fast, right? And they get it at the top.
Yeah.
They don't keep it long
Nope.
because they have no value of how to appreciate stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, you got a Lambo truck. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's nice. I know a few people got those.
Mhm.
But do you really appreciate it?
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know people that had them Corollas, them Hondas.
And they rolled and
Man,
appreciated
boy,
it.
that's appreciation right there.
Because it lasts though.
They get the Lambo truck, and boy, listen, it turned into the trap. They got backwoods all on the floor, ain't cleaned, ain't
right.
you know. It's just
The Lambo?
boy, they do stupid. I done seen people do crazy stuff with
Oh,
cars,
man.
bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't appreciate it and they ain't really had to do nothing to get it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like let's appreciate these things because it's rare. These things don't just happen.
Yeah.
No,
That's crazy.
You know what I
they
mean?
don't.
You know, I think people would think everybody in Florida is just riding around Bentleys. And
I really believe people think that.
Like
I
they
think,
think
I mean,
that.
we
I
used to,
think
because
that's
that's the way
But that's how
it
they
was
portray it.
portrayed
Yeah.
in
Especially
before.
as from us being from the north, that's exactly how they would portray it.
Yeah.
And they would portray everything. So when you get here, you looking around like, all right, like this, but it's really not the same.
Nah. It's like you're gonna see more foreigns than most, right?
Yeah.
But like you be in California, it's gonna be a little bit more. But really, man, come on, bro. Everybody out here trying to make it.
Exactly.
It's way more poor people than rich people.
It's some rich old people.
understand?
That's what
Yeah,
it is.
rich-
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
because
rich
Florida
old people.
Florida's supposed to be the retirement place.
Right.
Right. So that's why we mixed in with all this. Now it's like, shh.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I mean?
So, now, what was your process creating? Well, actually, you know what? We actually kind of getting at now. You have your producer here with us right now. So my next question was actually, how do you pick your producers and your beats? What's your creative process like?
How do I pick my producers?
And your music?
Well, I pick my producers. I let God do that.
Okay.
I let him introduce me to most people, whether they're artists or anything, because I always want it to be where it's not like I'm forcing something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people what I'm really trying to do, what my goal is, what I want to achieve me, and then I ask them what do they want.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So I know that I'm helping them achieve what they're trying to achieve, right?
Right.
So with my producer, Jay, it happened just the way I said it, and we've been locked in and all the way since. Before that, I was dealing with Honorable C Note. You know what I mean? A lot of records, a lot of hits. You know what I'm saying? You know, I may have not been all the way hands-on with C Note because he is his own animal. But, you know, my support
Yeah.
is unlimited. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
Like before you touch the fame, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like, so he help out with situations and put Jay in situations. So we had records with Ray Shrimmer.
Oh,
You know what I'm
word.
saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, most people don't know that, but you know, when we get to sitting
Yeah.
around in the studio, you know, we help. That record was made in my crib.
Oh, word.
You know what I'm saying? Actually, both cribs. So we were at the condo,
Mm-hmm.
and C-No was listening. They started, but he was playing on the machine,
Okay.
and you know,
Machine Studio or you
no, the
talking
machine, actual
MPC?
yeah, type joint.
Okay.
And Note is used to his own MPC, had his own, you know, he got his own little arsenal. He's
Okay.
like, bro, I gotta go to the house and get my shit, bro.
Because
He
they
gotta
was
go to
doing
the
it?
house. He was, because it was that energy was there.
So he wanted to put
yeah,
it
because
together.
Jay started it. Jay had already put like certain elements, but Note being the creator that he is and the producer that he is, he took it another level.
So he was like, I know I can add and take this to a whole nother level.
Yeah, bro. So we got to the house, bro. It was like, I got all the young ones in the studio, you know, and we got the doors closed, you know, red lights on, tables set up, and he just like, was just going crazy. Yeah. And going crazy, and we knew he was going crazy because it just sounded like that.
Yeah.
It had that energy like that. And I told him when I put that studio in the house, I say, bro, we gonna make some classic shit in here, bro.
Right.
We gonna make shit that gonna be on the walls one day.
And when you have a studio in your house, you ain't gotta wait for nobody. You can wake up in the middle of the
Right.
night, take
Bro.
your ass down there. Like you have to, she got her own shit at home. We have to have
I
our
just
own.
go. If I need to get up, I get something. I could wake up from a dream or whatever. It's 3:00 in the morning. I'm just gonna go ahead and make it.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, it's times when I'm in my studio and I'm sleeping in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not coming out of there. And my girl, she like, hey, you gonna come out? You gonna come out? You know what I'm saying? My mama might come holler at me. Hey, you gonna come out and talk to us? You gonna come say hey to us? Granny might be there. You gonna say something to me?
Yeah.
It's because I'm working.
And I'm not gonna lie, I be feeling bad because like when people come visit me or something like that, and I be sitting there, I be making my music, and they be like,
get
"Yo,
into it. And
I get into
my
it."
father here.
I'm in.
Yes.
I'm locked in, and I gotta go. And it's something I'm trying to do, especially if I get like really inspired at the time. Like he might send me 2 records, and I might go, oh shit, bro, send me something else like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Send me something else like that. It's been times we've been at the office, and on real shit, I'm running next door, do the hook, in my mind, go back and do the verses. He's making another beat. I walk back in, listen to the beat, go back and do that. We done did 5 records. Damn near, all we gotta do is go in the vault, put another couple records with this. This is an EP, and it's fire. We know that, and it's not like we just doing some garbage records because we never record records unless they that.
Yes.
So we're never wasting
Gotta
time.
be fire.
Yes.
I don't even want people writing, or don't even get on the mic if it ain't that.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So that'll saves a lot of stuff. But yeah, man, as far as producers, like me and Jay been running, boy, over 10. And we've been up and down, been through artists and been through situations and life situations and good and bad. And it's like, at the end of the day, like, I would rather be in the corner with my mans and my little niche of little people than be on some big platform where other people I don't really
You don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can't celebrate this with nobody but him right now. And some
Right.
other people that's in the neighborhood.
Right.
But guess what? Dumb folks don't even be on the internet. So I gotta go over to their spot, be like, hey, look, bro.
And
They
like,
gonna be like, oh, bro, you
physically
doing
show
it,
them.
bro, you doing it. Be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they life is completely
Right.
different.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So they rooting me on, but they really ain't like, I can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Share that, you know what I'm saying? So when we do stuff like this, man, it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I said that, one of my homies is on the internet. It's crazy.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? What up, Shaw P? He been down with
Shout
me since,
Shot P, man.
yeah, since the beginning.
One
know
of
what I'm saying?
one of the drinks you say, man, when you about your music, about your craft, you say death before dishonor.
Always.
Explain to the people what you mean about that, and you know what I'm saying, what that means to you.
I mean, that means something different to me. That's always BMF for life. You feel
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Being them, being real.
Like, no, that's BMF. That's,
Oh, BMF.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
That's
I got
that
you.
family tree.
Okay.
And that's a lot of other things that come with that. So, you know, I always gonna rep that. You know what I'm saying?